Thank you, Nancy. Well, it's almost January, and that means lawmakers are getting ready to meet in Santa Fe. It also means a lot of requests for money for everything under the sun, including a submarine. News 13's Alex Goldsmith has that story.
Dean, the USS New Mexico weighs 7,800 tons and is longer than a football field. But one state rep says the Connecticut-based submarine isn't getting enough attention in the state it's named after.
This is a very special day as you bring this ship into naval service.
2.5 years ago, the $2 billion USS New Mexico was commissioned into the U.S. Navy. The nuclear-powered submarine is one of the most advanced ships in the world, with a range only limited by the amount of food it carries on board.
This is one of the newest, most capable ships in the world.
One named after a landlocked desert state, and a sub with too low of a profile for State Representative Thomas Anderson's liking. The Albuquerque Republican introduced a bill that would spend up to $50 grand a year to educate the public about the USS New Mexico's mission and pay to bring a sailor from the sub to the land of enchantment every 3 months.
They'll be able to go back and tell the sailors about the state of New Mexico.
But the USS New Mexico hasn't been ignored. It already has its own support website. And in October, 4 sailors from the ship came to visit the sub's namesake. So when every dollar counts, is this a good use of 50 grand? The retired naval engineer thinks so.
Actually, I think it's sort of a compromise. I think we should probably put more money into it, but $50,000 is appropriate.
This is the third time lawmakers have proposed spending money to raise awareness for the USS New Mexico. The first 2 attempts died in committees. Back to you.
All right, Alex, thank you. The original USS New Mexico was a World War II-era battleship that was scrapped back in 1947. Currently, there is also a USS Albuquerque and a USS Santa Fe. Both are submarines.